Welcome back, riders. This is episode 6 of the Corked podcast. I'm Eric Brown. That's J.R. Hobbs. And today we got some fun stuff to talk about. Excited to be back on the podcast. JR, thanks for letting me out of podcast jail, I guess. I don't know.
It wasn't podcast jail. I mean, the last one, I had a whole bunch of stuff going on, so coordinating time was a little bit difficult. Yeah. So, again,
I got a kid and a full-time job, dude. And, I get it.
Well, I have 2 dogs, a full-time job, and now I have a leopard gecko named Randy Jackson because it looks just like Randy Jackson. It's sick. So my schedule's been pretty hectic lately, but
yeah, nice.
I'm glad to have you back. I think these podcasts are so much better with you on it. So
stop it.
Oh, you stop it. But anyways, this is episode 6 of the Corked podcast. And before we get started, I also just want to say, if you guys need anything for your bike, please go to timetoshinebmx.com. They are stock full of everything. We got the Tubolito tires, they got tight spokes, they got all the frames, the bars, forks, complete bikes, anything you need. Knowing it's the holiday season coming up, a lot of people are going to be buying bike parts, or you're going to be getting cash from your parents and grandparents and all your loved ones. And need anything, go to timetoshinebmx.com. But with that out of the way, Eric, I have something very exciting to share with you today.
Okay.
And I doubt you've heard of it, doubt you've seen it yet, because it dropped maybe this afternoon. Today's Sunday.
I haven't watched any BMX videos today, so I just watched the Browns lose and then played with my kid the rest of the day. So I've seen nothing.
That Browns, that's the lacrosse team, right?
Yeah.
But today,
lax bros.
I actually used to be a lax bro in high school.
Bro?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that that's a Native American sport?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It was a war simulator.
Mm-hmm.
That eventually turned into a fun game, but it was originally a war simulator to train to go to war, essentially.
The more you know.
And knowing is half the battle.
That's the fact of the day.
As my ancestors, man, I gotta know that shit.
Yeah, exactly. Because what you get quizzed probably once a year to keep the card.
Yeah, the elders, they're like, "Hey, do you know that lacrosse was ours?" And I'm like, "Yeah, okay, you're cool."
And you know that cricket was ours? No, it wasn't. All right, good.
The different Indian. Yeah.
But so the video that we're going to be watching is Mark Webb's Webbie Show 4, which is his 4th.
I'm a little embarrassed to say that I'm drawing a blank on Mark Webb, but I probably recognize it once I see him.
Well, if you guys are a park rider, Eric, he's mid-school badass, trail dog, style steez, Chris Doyle, Mike Aiken guy. But if you're like me and you have if you have a lot of titanium on your bike, you guys definitely know who Mark Webb is. Mark Webb is an absolute tech god. He's in England, rides for Total BMX, and he's made these crazy videos over the past couple of years.
I already know what I'm getting myself into just hearing that.
You're gonna enjoy this one. So typically, his videos have been a lot of whip variations, some pretty crazy tech. Like in his last video, he did front flip fly out to tap straight into an ice pick to bar in. I think in the episode, how did I know
that he'd be into drift cars? I just looked him up. I was like, I guarantee this guy's into drift cars.
Yeah.
And I was super right.
He's basically Thomas. Thomas actually rides the signature frame. But in the episode 4 of the podcast, I'm pretty sure I watched his last edit. I knew he was working on this from Instagram. Didn't expect it to drop. So I guess without further ado,
I do like his bike. He's got this kind of like silvery frame with like the white rims. It looks pretty sick.
Yeah, I think he used to ride the Primo power bikes. Like that's the only cranks he would ride.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. So
that's badass.
He's kind of like I'm pretty sure in his early in his career he rode a lot with Mira and those guys in North Carolina.
Oh, the Greenville crew.
Yeah, so he's kind of like I think he's like Daniel Dares' age. I know him and Daniel Dares are like two really close buddies and stuff. he's done a couple X Games and a couple contests, but he's mostly like a video writer, and you'll be able to tell from this video because it's absolutely nuts. But
fun anecdote about the power bites. The first edition ones, like back in the day, everybody called them ankle bites because the crank bolts stuck out super far.
Oh, dude, yeah.
And you would just smash your ankle into the side of them all the time. But like they were so cool and so great, especially once they put like the steel pedal bosses in or whatever. Dude, yeah, I remember ankle bites. I remember just having like I'd have to pull my socks off and like feel like the rip of the blood to get my socks off at the end of the day because ankle bites. So or power bites. Sorry, Primo. They fixed them. Version 2s and on were fine. That's cool. Okay, I kind of like this guy already now.
Yeah, he's kind of like he's a bit older. It's kind of I feel like it's like a good blend of like new school park riding, but also in this video especially, he only did spine mini tricks. Very technical spine mini tricks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like last
is it all on the same ramp?
All on the same ramp at South Sea Skate Park. Yeah.
There's a skate video called Cheese and Crackers, which is a similar concept. It's Daewon San and this other guy's name. His name is blanking right now, but it's just those dudes. They ride one mini.
Oh, that's
and
sick.
It's just every trick that they can do. It's sick.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, let's dive right in this. I'm going to share my screen. Let me share sound. All right, cool. Got all the settings. Here we go. You can see it, right?
Yeah.
All right.
It's incredibly loud for me.
How about now?
Yeah, it's a little bit better.
Control freak.
Oh shit! Oh, he must be like a fighter or something. You see that cover up?
Yeah, right.
He's like,
well, I feel like all these English dudes are fighters, you know?
Yeah, they do fight a lot over there. But it's weird because they don't do anything else violent. Like nobody carries a knife. Like where I'm from, everybody has a knife. I have a knife in my pocket right now. Like everybody has a fucking knife. In the UK, you can't fuck with knives at all. But they constantly fist fight.
Crazy. They're tough bastards.
Yeah.
One thing I will say about, I feel like this video's kind of film and production quality was a step lower than last one. I feel like a lot of this is GoPro and those 360 cam clips, whereas the last one's definitely had a DSLR. It doesn't take away too much, but I like me knowing filming and writing and stuff like that. I can definitely tell that it was just like a friend with like a GoPro, but it's not egregious. So,
hey, I see a sub box. I'm already excited.
A lot of peg action, and I'm a peg guy now. In the latest video, I rode pegs, guys. So a lot of these tricks I almost did.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dude, just have you ever seen a video from Mark Webb?
I don't think so. I mean, like you probably showed me stuff when we were just kicking it, but
this one's really this is gonna stick out to you because it's all pegs, really tight technical maneuvers, and you can kind of tell already that he's kind of got like a not like a new age park riding style, but kind of like a nice blend of mid 2000s to now.
Yeah.
A 6 foot double coping spine.
Wow. Yeah. That was very Mira. About like one-handed laner stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, click too.
Right?
Wow. That was dope.
Just unbelievable. I'd like
seen that one. Oh.
I don't understand how I don't understand how he's able to find his pegs in these spins. Like the 270 to Lucky is insane. And like that bar, what was it, out of tooth?
Yeah, the bar is so not necessary.
It was like over tooth slider to 180 to lucky. That's wild.
Yeah, that's cool. I see Nyquist do those tooth to bars, but it's usually on a massive quarter.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
There it is again.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Dude, this mini looks so fun.
Yeah, it looks super fun. With a little roller on the side, I think would really make it, have an option.
And that wall right on the back.
Oh, a little lean over.
Do you see that in tape?
Dude's folded. Look,
dude,
his feet are off the pedals. He's folded.
Like both feet are off.
Yeah.
Nice little kick out in. Wait. Okay, wait. What? So he did foot jam whip.
Yep.
But kept the front foot in, caught the front pedal with his back foot. Yeah, I've never seen that.
Yeah, he's just like holding his bike over with it.
And then kicks it
back out with it. Yeah.
Whoa.
Backwards ice.
Yeah,
I think it looked like he touched his pedal though.
Yeah, let's watch this real close.
See if this is a Rick Molinturno ice pick or a real ice pick. Oh.
No?
Oh.
Wow.
BMX refs. Calling the field stands. It was an ice pick.
It was. That's a lot of crank arm getting there.
That's a lot of crank arm. But, I mean, he's doing some shit, so we can let it slide.
Okay. I mean, not to be that guy.
I've seen that before.
But that foot flew off. Oppo whip.
The 270. So unnecessary.
Dude, that is not right.
Oh my god.
Oh, whoa. That was wild.
He's like already in the whip as he's dialing in the dude. Oh my god. What? That was just that was on purpose.
Yeah, he didn't go back for it.
Yeah.
But that's the new Mark Webb video. What are your thoughts, my friend?
It was really good. I mean, he's got a lot of bike control as the name of the video, I guess. There's a couple clips that I'm like I saw that back in 2005, but yeah, it was sick. I really love whenever tech guys do something that is like unnecessary out. It's like those 270s out of the ices after already doing something bonkers or whatever.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love that stuff. So yeah, it was really cool.
And I mean, especially as a new peg guy myself, I feel like a lot of that stuff.
I currently don't have pegs, which is weird.
Weird.
It's because I have new wheels. I don't like riding pegs on brand new wheels. I gotta break them in for a while.
That's fair.
And then I'll put the pegs on.
I rode the pegs for that one session that I filmed, which is going to be the latest video. And then that same night, I took them off because I was riding dirt jumps the next day. And so I really got to get motivated to put them back on. But they were fun because there's these, the curved hips in the snake run section, like just doing ice chinks and tooth chinks on those were super fun. Like even just flowing around, like I was doing that for like a half hour and that's about it.
Yeah. Late spring is kind of like my peg time because I got an indoor spot that I can ride, here where I live. So I got my grind box and my grind rail.
Right.
And so it's, 50 degrees, like not a big deal. Even if it's raining, I can go out and ride. Where Ray's, I'm just hit box jumps for the most part. So don't really need the peggers. I could put them on though and ride the street room, but.
Well, that new street room looks insane. So
yeah, I'm going tomorrow. So
my buddy Brogan, who I think he might have been riding with us at Ray's. If not, it might have been the day that you were.
Might have been the day that you were there on your own.
Yeah, he recently came down. He's actually looking to move down here, but he was here last week, and he showed me this clip. And it's kind of like that bank in euro, right? So it's like a bank and then like a euro gap and then a quick quarter with the wall ride, I think.
It's a really small quarter. It's very wide,
Yeah.
and then the walls in the back. Yeah.
He did, I think it was up to nose press, fakie, half cab in, and then did like 180 half cab up and over the A-frame or something like that, like a really tight line.
That
Looked
really
really,
little. Yeah.
yeah.
That little area is super tight. It's
Hmm.
like really, like, even in videos, it's tighter than you think it is when you ride it for real.
Hmm.
It's so fun. It's really, really fun.
Dude, the new like the A-frame that goes straight into that vert wall looks sick. That
It's
looks,
so fun.
I would ride that all day. If they'd
Yeah.
made that into like a little kicker ramp into a
Yeah.
bank, that would be really cool.
It's honestly so fun. It
Mhm.
feels what I've ridden it a few times, and it's so fun to just session with like a homie
Nice.
and just like, oh, what are you doing? I don't know this thing, and
Mhm.
all the lines are infinite because it opens up into that big room that you and I rode together.
Right.
It's all like connected now,
Mhm.
and man, it's so fun. It's really great.
I feel like they just have, how many more rooms can there possibly be? Because like that new
Yeah,
section was never even anything
yeah.
before, right? It was
I
just
think
sealed off.
yeah, so it's a massive warehouse, like
Mhm.
absolutely massive warehouse. And so I think when other businesses go out around them, they think to themselves, should we expand? How much is it?
Right.
Whatever. And then if it makes sense, they just go for it. So
So there are other businesses running in the
yeah,
warehouse. It's okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah. Well,
It's
like kind of in the same yeah, yeah, essentially in the same walls of it because it's absolutely huge and
mhm.
there's things beside it, mostly like uh auto care places
Yeah, like hostess
or whatever.
resellers.
There used to be a skate park in Columbus, Ohio called the Flow,
Uh-huh.
and they also was they were in a massive warehouse. It was city block after city block, but they didn't have walls between them and the other businesses.
Okay.
So there's just like caution tape, like that would cut off like all this stuff. So there'd be these huge box jumps, all these ramps, and like all this shit to like grind and ride or whatever.
Yeah.
And then there'd just be some like podunk guy on like a forklift just like moving
Dude, no,
shit like beep
it's
beep
a
beep beep
damn
just like
Macy's next to him. Like
yeah dude it was
it's
so
like the
funny.
Macy's clearance rack, and you have all these old
Yeah,
people buying stuff.
yeah, but I remember like people worked in the factory would like stop and watch everybody ride
Huh, that's
stuff
cool.
all the time. It was wild.
Talk about a sweet gig, like work there and then take your lunch break and go have a quick session or something like that if
Yeah,
you're
that
a rider.
I heard that there's guys that did that.
Oh, I bet. That'd
Yeah,
be
they just work
sick.
there for the summer and on the rainy days
Hmm.
they get off work and just ride the flow. There used to be a contest there called the Dirty East, and it was always banger shit. I mean, people just brought it,
Wait, let me.
and it was awesome.
It was in Columbus. I don't know.
Yeah, it was called the Flow. There's a couple of them. There's like Flow. I think there's 3 flows at one point.
Okay. Yeah, because my buddy Greg, what is this? Let me permanently. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I've seen.
Yeah,
Wait a second. If this is real, hold on.
yeah.
Let me make sure.
Oh yeah,
Wait, this was actually. What the
dude.
is that,
That
dude?
mini was super fun. It has this like crazy overhang. I actually know a guy who ice picked that somehow.
Dude, no way.
It's still super fucked to this day. Like to think about it. Yeah,
That's what. Wait, how do I go
yeah.
to
So
next?
right behind that wall here, you see that like wedge and stuff over there. That was like
Wait,
a sick wall ride back
what?
there. That whole room was dope. That was probably from the Dirty East right there.
Dude, no wonder Vital's
Is it
gone.
called the
There.
Dirty East? God, I say that out loud now. I feel like that's not the name of it.
Damn, who's that? That's a beefy fronty.
It's
Oh,
beefy,
Ryan
all right.
Gutler.
Ryan Gutler.
Gutler, mate.
Ryan Gutler.
Damn, that is a nice spine. See, I wish Florida had skate parks like this.
Dude,
There,
that
well, there
spine was
used to be.
so fun.
Did I ever show you 4F skate park?
Show me what?
4F skate park, the one that used to be in Sarasota.
Like
This was like right when I started riding. 4 fingers. That's it right there.
4 fingers
Yeah. See if they have any photos.
with a Z.
Yeah.
Fucking
I mean,
embarrassing.
they went out of business because they tried to do an insurance scam where they robbed themselves, but
Such
the
a
dipshits,
Florida thing.
they didn't even think that there were security cameras at the other warehouses pointing at them. So when they like made a police report, the other business was like, hey, we have video of them coming in at midnight, breaking into their own shit and loading up their truck.
That's so fucking stupid.
All right, let's see if we
But
can...
if somebody was gonna do that, it's the people that spell fingers with Z.
Yeah.
So
4 Fingers Skate Park, Sarasota.
only one ripper. Owen is really loving Penn Skate. Sorry, I'm just looking at all your suggested videos.
All right, here we go.
Oh yeah, that does kind of look like.
Dude, this place was sick. I mean, this was right when I first started riding,
Yeah.
so I couldn't do anything.
Do you ever wish that you could go back and ride places like
Yes.
once you got good that
Dude,
aren't around anymore?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
back here, this was like a big wall ride. These walls went all the way around the back, right? So
Yeah.
it was like this, and that was the end of the skate park.
Yeah,
But
ugly
then
bike.
there was a 6-foot spine in the middle
Uh-huh.
that had another quarter that would go into it, and in front of that was a big Spox with a sub rail, massive box jump, 7-foot quarter, and then like a 10-foot vert quarter that you would drop into.
Nice.
It was wild. Yeah, so that's the box jump right there. And then this was like their weird street section.
That's a butt crack right there is what that is. Ain't no box jump.
Dude, this is so
Yeah, this looks
old.
like a place that would be in a barn.
Yeah, no, basically. I mean, that's what Florida was.
Oh my god. And then just
I mean, that counts, right?
God, that bike is hideous. I can't even concentrate on the tricks because the bike's so ugly. Oh.
Yeah, see, yeah,
Well,
here's a
hang
good shot of
5.
it. So this was like a like kind of like a roller quarter. And then there's the 6-foot box jump. Then this curved all the way around. There's a Gears of War poster for some reason. And this box jump was just stupid big, as you can tell.
Yeah.
So that, I mean, that was
to the top of the box. You didn't clear it.
You couldn't, dude. That box jump.
Why would you put that? Why did you put that in there?
I thought it was sick. A fly out gang, son. That's Florida for
Fly
you.
out. But
if we ain't landing in grass, we're doing fly out.
Flying out to the top of a quarter is bad enough. Flying out to the top of a box jump is just like, it's just embarrassing. Like to not to practice or to ride to have fun, but like to put in a video. That's super embarrassing.
Well, you got to think. I mean, that video was probably posted in like 2013, so Instagram wasn't around. So this is the only way to really post your clips.
But still, have some self-respect. I mean, clear the box jump, dude.
No, he probably was so hyped on that. That's his first tuck. Give him a break. It's not like his can be like full spread eagle over. All right, I'd like to. Let me see you do a tuck no hander over a box. Let me see you tuck.
I've only done one tuck no hander over a box in my whole life.
Jesus.
But
next time we go to Sarasota, you got it.
I cleared the box jump when I did it. Thank you.
Okay. When we go to Sarasota again and we go to the trick jump, I'd like to see a tuck over that.
I could tuck that.
Okay.
I'll probably tuck something this year. Like I'm gonna ride a lot at Rays this year. So
gonna be hitting the foam pit?
No. I'll hit the resi.
Okay. There you go. Fly out on top.
Sometimes I go to the foam pit just to get my, my gumption or whatever, my bravery up a little bit about a trick I haven't done in a long time. But it's just so much effort to get out of the foam pit.
It is.
Like I'm old man. I mean, if I wreck in there and
it's
my bike lands on top of me. Oh yeah.
And that stuff gets in your eyes. Yeah.
It's in your eyes.
It gets like kind of caught up in your bike a little bit. I remember there was a while after Woodward where I'd still find like pieces of foam like in my bottom bracket or underneath my headset where my fork is.
Yeah. I find it in my poop.
Are you eating it?
Yeah.
You love it that much, huh?
No, I get so far in there, I got to eat my way out because
Yeah,
I'm so
right.
deep.
Like a mole eating the dirt.
Get me out of here. They're like closing up. They're closing up rays. They're like shutting the lights off.
It's just like your hands like
yeah.
coming out like Dawn of the Dead out of
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Well, cool, man. Well, I think we're gonna keep making these videos a little bit shorter for you guys. Just kind of keep things more precise.
People
So
have lives, man. They got shit to do.
I know we know you guys want to listen to us and hear our voices all day long, and we want you guys to be listening to us, but the other thing is this takes a lot of processing power on my end on editing wise, like the amount of information, like each one of these videos are like 10 gigabytes. It's insane. But kind of going back to the whole Instagram, like we kind of mentioned with the Four Fingers video that we just watched, and Instagram and like old web edits. Maybe the next podcast or the podcast after that, Eric and I are going to be kind of diving deep because I think we both share good, unique perspectives that are same but different. Because Eric obviously rode for a while before me, even before I was born.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit. But so he was kind of like in the VHS, kind of like those core team videos. And when I started riding, it was kind of like just as web edits were kind of finishing and moving over to more Instagram. So I kind of thought it would be neat for us to talk about what that's been like and how that's impacted our riding and seeing different things and kind of the quality and thoughts on that. So that'll be in a future video. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you haven't already, go watch Mark Webb's new web edit because it was insane. And follow him on Instagram and stuff. I mean, he has way more followers and subscribers, so anything for me really doesn't matter. But still, I just want to throw that in there.
It was sick.
Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I knew you would. I watched that today and I was like, that's what we're going to be doing today because it was very unique, kind of that nice mixture of new park techie kind of, but with a nice mid-schooly flair in
I would like to see more of that from riders where they're like, I'm just gonna ride this one thing and show you everything that I can do on it. And I think that'd be awesome.
Even if it's a flyout onto a box jump.
Yeah.
Let me see how many flyout tricks you can do.
You should watch Cheese and Crackers.
Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Cheese and Crackers.
Yeah. Daewon-san. Or Daewon-san.
Dude. I love his videos where he like goes up, takes a wheel off, puts a new one on. That stuff's so sick.
He's so fucking good. But yeah, it's a whole video of him just shredding one ramp, and it's awesome. It's so awesome.
That's freaking rad.
Yeah.
Well, cool. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Corked 5 podcast. If you're not already, please follow Eric on Instagram, Eric X Brown. Follow myself at The Real JR Hobbs. Also, check out my clothing company, LYM if you want to support the channel while getting some sweet shirts. Eric's got a lovely hat on. I have a hat on as well.
Is that an LYM hat?
Yes, if the...
It's too bright.
It's too bright.
Oh, there we go. Wait. Nice. Okay.
Oh, and that's cool. Adjust. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
It's like a, I don't know, golf hat. It's dope. These are new. But if you want one of these, check them out, lymbmx.com. Link is down in the description. Also, again, if you need any bike parts, go to timetoshinebmx.com. And if you want to support the African wildlife, please go to vetpod.org. Anything that you can do is greatly appreciated. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Also, check out the new video of me riding pegs. That'll be on the channel. That's going live the same day that this is going live. So check that out and see y'all next time.
I'll be checking out. Bye.
Auf Wiedersehen.